Hey everybody, this is Rydo. Let us continue Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. If we're lucky, we're going to beat the game and maybe do one of the extra challenge packs, all in this episode. But if we're going to get that done, we need to do it fast. So, final level of the main story. And no cutscene. We've barely seen any cutscenes after about the halfway point. Well, this is weird.
I will enjoy watching you struggle before you die.
Okay. Okay, so this is weird. We'll just rocket launch him, I suppose. If this platform is just gonna show us where he is and where the spikes are gonna come from. Oh gee, this is gonna be really easy. Oh, okay, now I see the problem. The problem here is gonna be just missing every single one, because if you even hit one, you're boned. I imagine you get a couple shots at him, and then I bet that's it. Oh, no. Ah. And so this is also going to be a little bit of memorization. I missed. If I miss with this, I'm almost out of bullets. Where is he? And I missed again. That's it for this. So I think we're now just straight up just throwing the spear at him. Oops, let's not die there. So we're in this weird situation where now we've got no ammo and we're trying not to die here. I'm kind of close towards getting a skills shot, the power shot. Oh, that almost killed me. Right there.
Face your end.
Well that got me something. I wonder what the high score here is.
Cast you into the afterlife.
Nope. No good. This is no good. This is turning into a puzzle. And where is he? He's back and he's with full life. I have... Yeah, I don't see how I can do my rocket launcher shots here. I don't see how I can get that stuff going. At this rate, I think I need to just be pulling the trigger and never stop shooting. Yeah. We got 8,000 points. We got. No, that's bull. That is bull. Am I back at the beginning? Or am I in the second phase? This feels second phase-ish. When he gets to that pattern, I just need to get rid of it. Switching between guns is too difficult. If there was a dedicated control to it, I don't know what kind of control setup that would be. That's pretty weird, but definitely in this weird situation where I really can't swap between guns. And oh no! Took my eye off the prize. Let's see. It seems like I really don't even need to mess too much with the spiders. It seems like the spikes will kill them just fine for me. Where is he? Watch those spikes. Watch those spikes. Watch those spikes. Keep an eye on the spikes. I think I beat him again. So now we go to phase 3, I assume.
I approve playing games.
That was gonna be it. There we go. So it seems like there's gonna be more fight than just that. What are our objectives? Just beat them in less than 10 minutes. This is a straight up boss fight. There's no red skulls or anything like that. This is gonna be weird. Let's try this. This is a run. When he gets close, bomb. When you see the shadow, get him to kind of run that way and bomb him. Doesn't seem like he's really moving towards them very much. Yeah, that took him out.
My army awakens!
Gets the power shot. This is a little bit more difficult now running around with these guys. Man, oh, I got it quick too because he does not stick around. There we go. I think these poisons are helping. I have to assume that they are. Mostly damaging myself here. But why not? There we go. Go over and get this health. There we go, took him down.
You will not stop me. This world will be consumed by my power.
Alright. That gets my health back up. Now, I'm wondering if there was a second direction I could have gone, or if this really is just the right way, and it would be kind of cool if there was a boss fight, and if you go left, you do one boss fight, and if you go right, you do a different one. Then, objectively, there would be one that was probably quicker, and would get you, and then one that would give you a better score. I think that kind of would be cool for this style of game. Bad for most style games. Where is he? Hit him! What's up, Laura? Hit him! Take damage. Do damage. Seems like there's only one. Just let him do whatever he wants to do. Enough for one more hit on the rocket launcher, I guess. He missed. So now we're just straight up throwing the spear, I suppose. That's the only thing that I think is the most powerful thing we're gonna have. Just sit here and throw it and dodge the fireballs. I seriously doubt after I hit him with this and gets life down that there won't be another level to this. Oh, you can see the fireballs coming up where they're gonna land. Not that it really matters. They don't do enough damage to matter. It's kind of strange. The other flames kill you immediately. Powerful. You can tell by the massive amount of arrows falling out, coming out from the inside of them. I think they've been beefed up. At this rate, I almost want a life bar for these guys. Coming down. Now I don't want to pick up this health right now. His power is just dropping flaming balls. There we go. Darn it. Alright, so that's not working very well. Let's put one here and see if we can get him to land over there and blow him up. Put one here. He seems to be going for the four corners. Almost feels kind of like Simon Says. Is he going in the corners now or what? Took a little bit of damage there. Took him out. But how are we forcing him to go anywhere?
How can this be?
This thing is stopping my life or my energy. Ah, this is a different style of enemy. I'm glad I didn't see too much of this. Except for in the deaths of the other guys. He fell over. Good.
How can this be?
Looks like you're out of luck.
No! Hurry! We must get the mirror back to its shrine before the first light of dawn. Quickly, replace the mirror.
What about you?
I must remain and protect our Age of Light. It is my destiny. Now return the mirror.
Take care, Totek. The mirror has been returned to its secret place, and Xolotl to his eternal prison. When I'm gone, this place will be lost again. But for how long? If there's one thing I've learned in all my travels, it's that nothing is lost forever. But some things should never be found.
So, game complete, we get the Lara Croft Legend outfit and the Lara Croft Heavy Jungle outfit, which inherently I wish the game would reward us a little bit better than just giving us better equipment. 140,000 points to give us the Spear of Light. Would that help us in any way? What does the continue button do now? Well, it just does the credits. Well, forget that. I seriously doubt there's going to be anything interesting in the credits for this, and if I want to see them, we'll do them at the end of this recording. So, we have the Heavy Jungle outfit, which I don't know what would be the best level to even do. Because you don't see a cutscene with her, so we kind of have to do this one and then we'll exit out just to see the outfits, because there's no like 3D thing.
This is my kind
So
of
she's
magic.
got
Just
pants
put it
this
down
time.
and get out of the way.
She's got like a scuba tank top, I think is what that would be called, for that dress. Alright. And then that's the Heavy Jungle outfit. I don't know why you'd call that the Heavy Jungle outfit. And then the Lara Croft Legend outfit, which is probably from the game. Oh, look, that's what the continue does. Lets you exit and come back to something.
This is my kind of magic. Just put it down and get out of the way.
Seems like she's wearing the backpack on most of them. So Legend is almost the same as regular Lara Croft outfit, except for she has a green tank top instead. It's still a hot pants and small shirt. Ridiculousness. So this is the default one. Our total score right now is 2,132,050. So to get the last hidden unlock, which you have to assume is going to be another outfit, it's going to require me to add 300,000 points. So I'm gonna have to do each of these levels pretty much, try to get whatever collectibles I haven't gotten, because there's not a single level here where I have been able to get all the collectibles. Even this one, like, which makes no sense why I didn't get the weapon for that. I think I didn't get the score high enough to get the weapon this way. Yeah, because you get a weapon for every score. Flooded Passage looks like it might be a good one that I could get it, or Jaws of Death might be a easy one to get everything in, but those also are the ones that don't get you that much of a score anyways. So the story is pretty much blah. We're chasing after a bad guy and we defeated the bad guy. Let's try all the trappings challenge pack now. We could play as anybody we want, so we might as well go with the Heavy Jungle outfit. And it looks like the challenge packs are going to be separated out. So double crossings. This just says Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. And are we going for a score or something else? Now if I walk far enough away, I think my thing is gone. Yep. I always kind of wondered here about this, if you could just blow that up and then it would break the wood. So, that isn't the case. And I assume these puzzles aren't changed at all in multiplayer. I think this game would actually be rather easy in multiplayer. Nope, screwed that one up. Totally screwed that. It would kind of explain why some of the things I'm doing seem slightly difficult, but then for this style of game and its length, not that much feels that difficult. I haven't hit a point where I think just insanity. Where I think that it's impossible or would require a level of skill beyond something that I could feasibly do. Ah, I got this now. Do that, then we pull it back. Stand on it just fine. Let it cross over. And of course we could stand on this if we wanted to. It's not going to do anything or help anything. So this is just puzzles, no bad guys. Alright, I see that. I kinda wish instead of that though, oops, I kinda wish I hadn't fallen there. I kinda wish that they had, instead of made separate puzzles with no bad guys, they had just allowed a no bad guy mode. And if that was to feed into the speedrun mode, that would be fine with me. Let's see. So I can't hit that over here. I can hit it, probably from over here. There we go. This is gonna be weird. So I think there's probably some preparation needs to be done right here. Come on. Nope, that doesn't work either. What if we did this? There we go, that's the trick. Jump. Come on. That is the trick, I know it is. go. We'll put 2. There we go. And that's it. So let's see, mission challenges was 0 points, escape in 3 minutes or 30 seconds. What's continue do? Tooth and nail. I'm assuming that these are just Well, this first part's messed up. I gotta jump over that too. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. They're not joking about challenges. Oh, the good news is this isn't that long of a thing. The bad news is your aim has to be good with your rocket grenade launcher. Yeah, I don't think anything else short of the grenade launcher would help you at all in this. I got it the first time. Seems like you can sit here until you take your first step. So you can switch this. You can fire the first one. Fine. Then you gotta start running. And almost had that. So it's a situation where you just get one shot. And ooh, I'm gonna have to run in a specific pattern to There we go. Run this way. Run up. Ooh. I'm kind of glad that the challenge packs aren't really extra levels. I should have just assumed that much when they're called challenge packs, but and you gotta just aim, not even really aim, just point it, run, go. So, point it, fire, go. Point it, fire, go. Point it, fire, go. And so you've got to get 2 lucky shots and run in a pattern. I don't know, if I can do this. Or, well, this is really one of those situations where I think I probably could do it, but it's gonna be the 100th attempt. Let's see. And my frustration level on this is gonna be less than what I bet most people's frustration level is gonna be on it. Because I'm in it and I'm sitting here trying over and over again. And it's probably already gotten a little boring. Let's see, one more time. This doesn't really feel like a skill in any way too. It doesn't feel like, until I got to a skill level, I don't think I would be doing any skill level. What am I trying to say here? Until I got really good at tooth and nail, I feel like there's no skill in that. Tower defense. This will be interesting because this temple defense, whatever, seems like it has to be just a fight. What is our goal? Okay. Let's try that one more time. So this seems more just like skill. Well, this seems more just like it's gonna be a fight. You're just gonna get into fights, and that's all there's gonna be to it. Okay, so those guys can jump right off. So, jump this way. See if we can convince guys to walk on this. Come on, guys. Let's see. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. So that's like 90,000 there. No, what am I saying? 90,000 there. No, we have 9,000. So I can't help but feel we're getting the short end of the stick here. So it seems like we could potentially try to jump back up there and get help, but I'm not sure exactly how, if we have time for it. with the supercharge shot, for the second I have it, it would have refilled my health and my ammo. So I can see kind of what they're thinking there. But how would you get up to 200,000? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Okay, well that was easy enough. Seems like pretty obvious they just wanted to throw this as its own separate section. I wonder if you can go backwards. Doesn't seem like you can. Aw, that sucks. And that was a bad camera angle. It would be kind of cool if it started you here and gave you all the indication in the world you're supposed to be going that way. And then it turned out that there was a bunch of gems or unlockables the other direction. If you could figure out how to get there. This is definitely a much more tighter maze trap of the fallen panels. You can't just screw around. There's less of the panels. The perspective has been changed. I am stuck. I am stuck. So, again, I bought this game as just the Tomb Raider collection. It came with all the other Tomb Raiders. I have to put some consideration as to which Tomb Raiders I would have gotten if I had just chosen. And I probably would have only gotten the and I'm not sure there really is any reason or rhyme to, I hope there was a checkpoint somewhere in that. Good. To play the old games, particularly if you haven't played them before, as is the case with me. Now, I get to pretend like I'm a historian here as a YouTuber and say, well, we'll just for historical reasons go back and play the old games, and that will give me footage to put on my channel. But in reality, I am just being kind of silly, and I'm not sure there really is a reason to go back and play it when their own game creators have specifically retconned the story and rebooted it. Wonder how much longer this goes. I bet it doesn't go much further. Yeah, there's a big ball that is chasing us. This is no good. Ah! We were almost there. And it's a cool idea to have the ball roll towards us. It's the same as the big roller though, and seen the big roller, why not do that? Why animate yet another big ball? That makes ball number 4 in this game. There's been 4 different sizes of balls. So the challenge there was get 60,000 points, 30,000 points, and 45,000 points. How? How do you do any of that? Were there some gems around? Were the gems, are they differently valued, the gems? And is that how they balance it out so they can always ask for these very round numbers? And continue just takes you back to the main thing. So, we've been going 45 minutes. And I guess what we want to do is we'll do one more recording in which we just do the next two challenge packs. Check those out. As for the main story, if you were just getting the main story and you weren't getting all of the side quests, this better be at most $2.99 game. That's what I would put it as its value. It makes a decent cell phone style game because it's short, but it's actually a terrible cell phone game because it requires too much precision. It is an Xbox 360 type arcade game or Xbox arcade style game. A small game, something you know is going to be small. If this was made by an independent company, I would be a little bit nicer to it, but not by much, because there's some repetitiveness here, there's some shortness here, there's some unbalancedness here, there's some demands to try to get us to play multiple times, which is both the value and the disvalue of this game. Because if you were going to play this just once through, if you've been watching and you didn't like that I was going back and playing levels a second time, we saw Temple of Light maybe 10 times. If you didn't like that repetitiveness, this game really doesn't offer enough to play it at all, unless you just get it free and then wanted to run through it the first time and have a moderately okay experience. There's no story here, there's no great revealing. The idea of it being a Lara Croft game instead of a Tomb Raider game is kind of silly. I think it should have just been a Tomb Raider game because all they're doing is slapping a name on here. So they might as well just call it Tomb Raider. And then what they could do, what would be more interesting in my mind, is if they called it Tomb Raider, the Guardian of Light, and then you played as Toltec the whole time, and Lara Croft didn't even show up in it. But then the game probably wouldn't have sold as many copies as it did. And that's the whole point, is they just threw her in here. I don't feel like Lara Croft is the... Oh, what's the name of the game? It's not Bullet Witch, it's the good game that was trying to rip off. Bayonetta, yes. I don't think, if you know the game Bayonetta, that character is powerful and embraces her sexuality and doesn't have things done to her or isn't made sexualized by just situations or outfits. Lara Croft, particularly in this game, is being made sexualized by her outfits, where her own personality is just a strong, like, fighter style, very much the female version of Nathan Drake, even though Nathan Drake came later and he is the male version of Lara Croft. I've never seen in any Tomb Raider experience her like try to be in any kind of romance with anybody or flirt with anybody. So it's really weird and wrong, in my opinion, that the creators of the game always put her in these outfits and everything. Just, there is a level of impracticality of your dress that either needs to match your personality or not be there. If somebody is super serious, they are the type of personality that wears a suit, it is not realistic that a video game or story would put them in a G-string or banana hammock type thing for the whole thing. That's silly. that's not within the context of the character. And I'm glad that they are at least trying to fix that with the reboot of Lara Croft. There is a new cell phone game. I think they called it Tomb Raider Go. It sounds right. That is more more tailored to playing on a cell phone. It's not real time, I don't believe, from what I saw of it. So every action you take has the enemies move one square tile towards you. It becomes like this puzzle thing where you can take your time and think about it, versus a real-time game like this that really, I'm struggling with the precision and the accuracy playing with on a PC with a gaming controller. I would be miserably bad at this game if I was trying to play it on a cell phone. It would be horrible. So I guess this is just a C. If I was to give letter grades, it passes. It's a 75% type game, in my opinion. It's playable. There's nothing terribly wrong with it. The levels are short, but you should have kind of known that from the beginning. If you got into it not knowing what it was, you would certainly be upset about the length, and that would probably be it. It's too short, there's no story. The gameplay mechanics are fine. The number of weapons is crazy. The number of different types of balls is crazy. They should have just had one or two styles and tried to possibly spend some time creating a third mechanic. We didn't use the rope swings that much. We didn't use any of the levels really that much. They could have put 6 more months into this and made more levels, and if they'd come out and had a game that had 50 levels versus maybe 20 here, you start to build up there. You could even do 100 just for a nice round big number. It's disappointing you can never play as Toltec in the single player. I mean, it says it right here in the front, you just cannot play as the guy, which sucks. You might as well have not had him as a character then. Why do I have so many different skins here, but I can't play as him if I chose? There's nothing in the options that would allow that. Nothing in the graphics or the display settings. Oh yeah, so we were gonna do the credits too, and I think actually, no, we've been going long enough. We'll do the credits next recording. Come back for next recording because you want to see what the Things That Go Boom and the Hazardous Reunion is about, but I think I've said all I can say on the main story, and then I will probably have to give a thought about if we ever come back and do Kane and Lynch. We may not now. We may wait and come back later. It may, that may save me some time. I have all of the Tomb Raider games, so anytime I spend extra here is just time I'm taking away from time I could be playing the other games, which will be its own interesting thing. So, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.